Hey, what's up, guys?
So,
Been a little while since we have a video. We are watching Stranger Things. We're almost done.
yeah, we were just busy with it
Busy,
for the time
but
being.
we did slip a movie in there. We're gonna have a couple movies coming up, just so we can keep the channel moving. We're almost at our 100 videos, in which case we have big changes coming.
Yes.
So, the movie that we're doing today, I brought it back to OG Disney movie, and I gave her a little list of ones she could pick from, showed her some trailers, and the one she decided to pick was
Fox and the Hound.
Fox and the Hound, 1981, 82. I was 2 or 3 years old when this movie came out. I loved this movie when I was a kid. It's got a fox and a hound in it. You can't beat that.
Well, I mean, why else would it be called Fox and the Hound?
You gotta love hounds and you gotta love foxes. They're both pretty cool.
And they're cute.
So, the first thing that I noticed when this movie started was the very simple hand-drawn animation style. It was like the background was painted and
Painted very simply.
very simply.
Just
and
like
then,
that wasn't the main focus. Everything else in the animation, the main focus was the characters and like the more close-up background, kind of.
yes, awesome analysis. So, yeah, like she was saying, the way background was very simplistic and it looked like it had been painted on almost like a still frame set, and then they drew the animations over it for the things that were closer up, like the closer elements of the background as they came into the foreground, and the characters themselves, which were also still kind of simply drawn.
Yeah,
But
no, they weren't like as good as animation now, but they were definitely more like focused on than the background.
yes,
A lot more
hand
focused
drawn,
on.
very clearly hand drawn, which honestly I appreciated. I really liked it.
Hand drawn, yeah. Some people just can't draw like crazy, but like they still did pretty good on the Fox and the Hound, because they still,
Yeah, I mean, I like the hand drawn stuff more. It's really like a human being did it.
yeah.
A lot of the stuff you have now, like computers did it or some kind of AI or whatever. Um, so what I didn't remember about this movie was it has Kurt Russell in it, who is Copper, and Mickey Rooney was Todd. So I thought that was just awesome because I forgot that Kurt Russell was in this thing. She don't know nothing about Kurt Russell, but
Well, I'm 11 years old. Can you blame me?
he's top 5 DOA. You gotta love Kurt Russell. He's one of the great American actors that we have. And
American
so,
cheese.
what was that?
American cheese.
This kid is a nut, man. Corey Feldman's also in this thing, playing the young Todd, which was also a thing I didn't know, but was kind of cool. There's a pre-Goonies Corey Feldman, and Goonies is another movie that she has coming up. She's been very resistant to watch Goonies, but it's excellent. I thought, what was your favorite element in this movie? What did you like about it?
Definitely the animation a lot.
The animation. Yeah.
Animation was like my favorite part about it.
Yeah, like the old style.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels more like human. There's just like a human element to it. It's more like, I don't know. It's like watching comic books in a way.
It just kind of makes me feel more appreciated because that's kind of like the background. I don't know, like it just feels like something I would paint, so it makes me feel better about myself. Like these people took backgrounds and painted them themselves instead of taking AI or computers and doing that because they didn't have like
the people who do them on
AI.
computers still draw them.
Yeah.
And they do a pretty interesting job, I think, as far as like with what they drew. I don't like the idea of AI being the animator, where you just like type a story into AI and they make it. I don't like that, because then it loses the humanity. I like the soul inside my stuff. All my art has to have soul. Music, movies, television, I don't care what it is, if you don't got some kind of feeling in it, you can sell that shit to the birds.
Like that movie Soul that was created.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, that wasn't a bad movie.
Speaking of birds, I think my favorite element of this movie was those two goofy birds that kept chasing that caterpillar everywhere. And then eventually the caterpillar did what? Became
a butterfly.
A beautiful butterfly.
And then the birds were like, huh?
The birds were like, this thing's really beautiful. We don't know what the heck it is, but it looks familiar. I thought that was really funny.
And it flew away.
And awesome. Now, we're not going to get too deep into this spoiler alert that I want to talk about before we do a rating on this thing. Fox and the Hound, what are you going to give this thing for a rating?
9.5.
A 9.5.
I give a lot of movies that, but this has got a... This 9.5 is definitely... Actually, I'm changing my rating to a 10 out of 10.
She's going to give it a 10.
This, you can tell they worked pretty hard on this.
They did. They worked hard on it.
Definitely worked hard on the animation, like we said, and stuff. And I just really liked it. It was just like a good movie. You can tell they wrote it pretty well, too.
Yes. It was an excellent story based off of a I don't know if it was a novel. I believe it was a short story, probably. But I am going to give it an 8.5. It was an excellent film. Very fun. The animation was beautiful. And we are going to give you a minute to get out of here if you don't want to hear the spoiler alert, because I have a little one coming. You always yawning during these things. Okay, we got to do them in the morning instead of at night.
In the morning, I yawn even more than I do at night. If we start doing this in the morning, I'm going to be over here like...
Alright, we'll have to do it after. Seconds. We'll do it after we do it after we beat you. That's when you'd be wide awake. Oh my god. Whatever, do with your side eye. So I'm gonna give it an 8.5. She's gonna give it a 10, which means you could easily watch this thing with your kids. That is as far as we go before we do the small spoiler alert thing. So if you don't want to hear a spoiler alert, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bye.
Okay.
At the end of this movie,
here's for our people who
the Fox and the Hound have separated. They end up getting, I believe it was Todd that was originally getting attacked by the bear. Yeah. And then Copper helps to save him. Todd does get quite hurt. So he's down by the bank of the river, injured, and Copper's owner sees his opportunity to get rid of this pesky, annoying fox.
Wait, no. It wasn't Todd that was originally getting attacked first. It was Copper and his owner.
It was Copper and the owner.
Because they startled the bear.
Okay.
The bear came out. I remember that now.
Yes, so Todd helped. And then still, even though he helped, his owner was still gonna kill him.
Still.
And Copper stood in the way bravely. And his owner said, whatever, fine. We'll leave him alive. And they left. The original ending, the owner, I want to say everyone ended up dying. The owner died, the dog died, and the fox died.
Why are you laughing? You're acting like that's a good ending.
Yeah, have a good night.